The only guy who has a shot to beat him is the champion, Ilia Topuria. Outside that, he mops the floor with everybody. Just he's in a bit of a pickle here, because that motherfucker is good.
Ну, что избегает, не секрет. Я уже видел там баталии в интернете, где он говорит, я лучше завершу карьеру, чем буду с ним драться. И я думаю, на данный момент...
Arman versus Ilia is an interesting matchup. I do not think the UFC will make Arman versus Ilia because I think they love Ilia as a champion. He's a great champion, and I don't think they really want Arman to become champion. He has a legitimate chance at beating Ilia. I can't believe I said it.
Por el culo, Arman. Así que, Arman, desde aquí que te den por el culo.
Everything is possible in this life. If you wanna be a champion, you're gonna be a champion. I don't give a what people say, and haters hate me more. You bring a lot of views.
Ilia Topuria and Dustin Gaethje are set to fight at UFC White House, but the MMA pros have shared their concerns for this matchup, arguing Arman should have faced Ilia.
Do you think Ilia Topuria is scared of you?
Yes.
Yes. And do you think it's because your grappling's elite? He's seen what you do to the division.
Yeah.
He sees how active you are.
Yeah, of course he knows like it's a tough fight. Tough fight. Yeah, if he's not gonna knock me out, what he's gonna do?
Brendan Schaub believes Arman Tsarukyan deserves a title shot, arguing that no one at 155 pounds can beat him except possibly Ilia Topuria. Schaub pointed out that Tsarukyan has already defeated top contenders and holds wins over others in the division, making him a dominant force.
How do you discipline Arman Tsarukyan? Go to the 155 rankings. Who are you gonna give him to discipline him? What are you gonna do? Oh no, he gets the winner of Max Holloway, Charles Oliveira. Oh no, he beats both of them on, love Max, love Charles. He's already beat Charles. Oh no, the only guy who has a shot to beat him is the champion, Ilia Topuria. Outside that, he mops the floor with everybody. Just he's in a bit of a pickle here, because that motherfucker is good. He's not good, he's great.
Yeah, good, yeah.
And he's built his value, he's built his exposure. That's exactly what the UFC wants from guys. He's beloved by fans now. Oh no, what are you gonna do? Give him Dustin Gaethje? How are you gonna discipline this guy? He's too good.
However, Ilia Topuria dismissed Arman Tsarukyan's chances at a title, criticizing him indirectly while making it clear that he is not interested in a fight with Arman. Topuria added that all fighters deal with injuries and other challenges, yet they still show up for the fight, highlighting his frustration with Arman's decision.
Quería preguntarte directamente, toda la gente dice que tienes miedo de Arman y te tengo que preguntar por eso.
Yeah. Bueno, al final ya sabes lo que pienso sobre la opinión de los demás. Arman, bueno, es un buen luchador, ha tenido sus oportunidades en las que se ha negado a competir, ha tenido su oportunidad de pelear por el campeonato del mundo, se ha retirado del combate. Todos los luchadores hemos enfrentado dolores de espalda, dolores de brazo, de pierna, de todo, y aún así nos hemos presentado en el combate. Él por alguna razón no. Y él sabe cuál ha sido esa conversación interna. Tal vez se ha tenido que cambiar los calzones después de tomar esa decisión.
On the other side, Arman Tsarukyan broke down how he would approach a fight with Ilia Topuria, saying he plans to take the fight to the ground, control Topuria, and look for a finish there. He added that Topuria's strength lies in boxing, implying that Tsarukyan's grappling would neutralize him.
I'm curious, tell us more about how you see a matchup with Topuria playing out.
I'm just take him down and hold him and just maul him, and I just finish him on the ground, and he's not gonna able to escape from me.
The wrestling and the takedowns are the key then.
Yeah, and my kicks, my wrestling, my ground and pound, and my strengths. Boxing, he's good on one thing, on the boxing, but me, wrestling, kicks, ground and pound, and like a control time.
So the more well-rounded fighter you believe is yourself. 4
versus 1, who's gonna win? I mean,
sure.
If you're not gonna stay on his boxing distance, how he's gonna beat you? I don't know.
Arman Tsarukyan dismissed Ilia Topuria's reputation, claiming that even an amateur in a Dagestan or Chechnya gym could take him down and finish him. He argued that Topuria's sparring wins are overrated, saying people overestimate him just because he handles local partners.
Как ты думаешь, Топурия вообще горит желанием биться с тобой?
Нет.
Он планирует это делать вообще?
Если UFC скажет только. Так у него никакого желания нету, потому что это нелегкие деньги и придется попотеть очень серьезно. А он понимает, что я не того калибра боец, которого он вырубает в первом раунде. И ему лучше подраться с Пимли, там, с Gaethje, с такими сбитыми летчиками, где он выйдет быстро заработать деньги и уйдет домой. Я не буду на его дистанции, буду выполнять свою работу. И в борьбе я не думаю, что он сможет защищаться от моих тейкдаунов. Я уверен, что я смогу его перевести и вымотать его этим. Я знаю, что я его вымотаю именно борьбой. Вымотаю, и он не выдержит тот темп, который я навяжу ему. Он там целый день лапы бьет, боксирует. Никто ему там ноги особо не проходит, не переводит. Какие-то там спарринг-партнеры берет, каких-то непонятных там роняет, и все думают, что он какой-то там сверхъестественный боец. Я думаю, что если его привезти в Чечню или в Дагестан, в зал, в любой, там его любитель даже будет переводить и забивать.
Ilia Topuria also criticized Arman Tsarukyan, highlighting his losses to Islam Makhachev and Mateusz Gamrot, plus an early career knockout as evidence he lacks elite finishing power. He argued that Tsarukyan only earns stoppages when opponents tire, and against a well-prepared, highly conditioned fighter, he would struggle and likely crack under pressure.
They're fighting in one of the biggest promotion in the world, but he lost to Islam. He lost to Gamrot. He get knocked out in the beginning of his career, and he doesn't really have the ability to finish the fights. He only finishes the fights when his opponent gets tired, and he just goes in the ground and he does the ground and pound and all of that. But if he faces someone who really has that preparation, has that cardio, knows he doesn't get like scared if he gets to the ground, he's gonna suffer.
Ilia Topuria dismissed the idea of a decision, insisting he would finish both Islam Makhachev and Arman Tsarukyan inside the distance. He sees Arman as the more straightforward challenge, believing his pace and intensity would force mistakes. Topuria credits his confidence to the grueling work in camp, pushing through exhaustion and limits most fighters never reach, and says quitting has never been part of his mindset.
So you think Islam or Arman, you're not going to decision. It's you're 100% going to finish them. Both of them.
Both of them.
Wow.
Both of them. Like Arman, easy because he will panic. He will panic. With me, he will panic. You know, what he's gonna do? What he's gonna do? I always used to say like this. When I'm in the training camp, I know how it feels when you feel pain. I know how it feels when you feel tired. I know how it feels when you feel like you can do more and you keep doing it. It's like I know about myself that there's not a situation that I'm gonna give up. So when I walk inside the octagon, my opponents should know that they're gonna have a body in front who doesn't know how to give up. That's never gonna happen. So you're gonna have to kill me. And you know what? I love my life, and I'm not ready to die.
Holy shit, bro! Holy fuck! The whole chat's spamming aura. They're gonna make clips out of that, mind you.
On the other hand, MMA pros believe Justin cannot challenge Ilia and only Arman can tackle him. Joe Rogan warned Justin Gaethje about the danger Ilia Topuria presents, noting that even with his smaller frame, Topuria's skill, precision, and confidence make him lethal. He emphasized that Topuria can finish fights abruptly, describing him as having a touch of death, and warned that underestimating him would be a serious error.
Well, it just shows you how good Ilia Topuria is. God damn, that dude.
Dude, I love Justin. I'm a fan. I don't like this matchup for him.
Well, you know what? I mean, Justin knows what he's getting into, and it's hard to count that dude out. He's such an animal.
Yeah, he can land the shot, but...
And it's in the White House. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? But that dude has the touch of death.
Yeah.
He has the touch of death.
And he's not a big guy. I've never seen him in person, but I was talking to somebody recently, and they said, no, he's 5'7", you know.
He's small, man. He's not big.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a photo of me standing next to him when we did the podcast. We're standing next to you. He's much smaller than me. And, bro, he puts people into the shadow realm.
Yeah.
It's just technique and confidence. His confidence is crazy. He had a victory party for the Oliveira fight the night before.
Drinking wine. I saw.
I don't think he was drinking wine.
No?
I think he was drinking water the night before, but he has drank wine in weigh-ins.
Joe Rogan highlighted Ilia Topuria's danger, calling him crazy talented with a killer instinct. He pointed out that Topuria's grappling is elite, allowing him to dominate opponents on the ground and finish fighters like Bryce Mitchell. Rogan emphasized that Topuria's combination of technique, confidence, and submission skills makes him a threat in every phase of a fight.
He's crazy talented.
For sure.
In a weird way.
Whatever it is, he has it. He has it.
He's got it in his mind. He's got it in his technique. His grappling's fun. I watched a video of him grappling with Merab, and he was all over Merab.
And that's
crazy.
That's what they say. His grappling's just as good, if not better, than his stand-up.
That's where he started.
I've never seen
as
it.
a grappler.
I've never seen him grapple though.
Well, he finished Bryce Mitchell on the ground, and he's finished a few people on the ground. He does clearly have phenomenal submission ability.
Jorge Masvidal also cautioned that a fight against Ilia Topuria could define Justin Gaethje's career, and not positively. He predicted Topuria's skill and precision would control the bout, potentially leaving Gaethje drained both physically and mentally. Masvidal added that such a result could make it very difficult for Gaethje to regain his confidence or momentum in future fights.
Gaethje didn't look bad in the fight, but he also didn't look phenomenal.
I enjoyed the fight. You know, as far as technique, it was more of like kind of a bar type fight. But I mean, Gaethje dropped him like so many times, man. It was crazy.
And
I enjoyed watching that fight. That was really good.
I think Ilia does Gaethje even worse, you know.
And dude, honestly, that's pretty fucking scary.
He doesn't.
I don't think
he doesn't. They're in another level.
Yeah,
I've trained with Ilia plenty since like his first UFC fight. I was calling it back then. This guy's gonna be champ. I'm telling you, he's gonna beat the brakes. He retires Homer Simpson that day in the fucking cake. He'll never come back into fighting that dude.
I mean,
bro, Homer Simpson's gonna. He's not walking that out when alive. I think he just flatlines him.
On the other hand, Arman Tsarukyan brushed off the Topuria versus Gaethje fight, calling it a waste of time. He argued that Gaethje stands little chance and insisted that he is the fighter ready to challenge Topuria for the title.
Ilia versus Gaethje is a good fight, but like no chance to Gaethje. Ilia has a better boxing, and I think he's gonna knock him out. They just waste time, you know, waste my time. They gotta put me versus Ilia, and I'll take his belt, and easy money for me.
Sean O'Malley predicts the UFC will steer clear of booking Ilia Topuria against Arman Tsarukyan to protect Ilia's title reign. He argues that Arman has a real shot at winning, saying that if anyone can beat Ilia at 155 pounds, it's Tsarukyan, and suggests the promotion may be reluctant to make that fight happen.
Arman is no joke. Arman versus Ilia is an interesting matchup. I do not think the UFC will make Arman versus Ilia because I think they love Ilia as a champion. He's a great champion, and I don't think they really want Arman to become champion. He has a legitimate chance at beating Ilia. I can't believe I said it. I think Ilia might knock him out, but if anyone has a chance of beating Arman at Ilia at 155, it's Arman, the Turkey Mound, Tsarukyan.
Islam Makhachev also took a job at Ilia Topuria, accusing him of avoiding a fight with the top contender, Arman Tsarukyan. He noted that Ilia has even mentioned online that he'd rather retire than face Arman. Makhachev emphasized Arman's impressive win streak, calling him the toughest challenge for the champion, and suggesting it's clear Topuria is dodging the matchup.
Я хотел задать вопрос Исламу. Считаешь ли ты Армана самым серьезным соперником для Ильи? И не кажется ли тебе, что Топурия избегает его?
Ну, что избегает, не секрет. Я уже видел там баталии в интернете, где он говорит, я лучше завершу карьеру, чем буду с ним драться. И я думаю на данный момент, что Арман набрал хорошие обороты, и это самый серьезный экзамен для чемпиона.
Makhachev argued that a fight between Topuria and Tsarukyan made the most sense for the lightweight division. He sees Arman as a proven contender who belongs among the elite and deserves the spotlight, believing his skills and mindset could be enough to hand Topuria a defeat.
На твой взгляд, сейчас самый справедливый бой за чемпионство в легком весе между кем? Между Илией Топурией и Арманом Царукяном?
Ну да, конечно. Если кто-то когда-то, не знаю, в истории страховал бой, делал вес, он всегда дрался почти. Ну, я не помню в истории, чтобы не давали бой. Арман сделал последний турнир вес, подстраховал бой, и я думаю, он должен быть следующий. Он доказал, что у него же была проблема с весогонкой, он доказал, что может спускаться, гонять вес, и я думаю, что это самый актуальный бой на данный момент.
У кого было бы больше всего шансов на победу?
Ну, я думаю, если честно, если Арман выйдет с правильным настроем, то он справится.
Luke Rockhold thinks Arman Tsarukyan's top-level grappling would pose a serious challenge for Ilia Topuria on the ground. He highlighted Arman's legit wrestling and grappling, saying the matchup would reveal just how skilled Ilia is when tested against an elite opponent.
Do you feel like with Arman Tsarukyan, just before I get off him, do you feel like he would have beaten Ilia Topuria had they fought for the actual undisputed title?
I mean, he's going to be a problem for Ilia for sure. I mean, his wrestling is legit. His grappling is legit. We really get to see how good Ilia is, on the ground in that space, because he's good, but Arman's elite. So I don't know. We'll see how that all works. But
Dan Hooker explained why Ilia Topuria seems reluctant to face Arman Tsarukyan, calling Arman a serious problem in the division. He noted that many fighters are avoiding him right now, with Ilia taking time off and others hesitant to step into the octagon against Tsarukyan.
He's been calling out Ilia. Who would fight? Who would win that fight, you reckon?
Oh, I think there's a reason that Ilia doesn't really want to get in the octagon with him. I think Arman's a problem, and it's everyone in the division is kind of ducking him at the moment. Ilia's taking some time off. And then the other two don't want to fight him. Paddy and Gaethje, they both don't want to fight Arman, so now they're fighting each other. So he's kind of just left in the lurch. Maybe I'll get past BSD, and I think I'll be the only guy to put my hand up to run it back with Arman.
Similarly, UFC legend Daniel Cormier strongly supported Arman Tsarukyan as the rightful title contender, noting that no one else in the division had matched his consistency. He emphasized that Arman's performances have already proven he belongs at the top, making him the clear choice for the next title shot.
I don't understand how anyone in this weight class can say that they should get a title shot over Arman Tsarukyan. He was the #1 contender for the last year. He was in line to fight for the belt in Los Angeles, and then it didn't happen. It was because his back went out, right? Some people were saying it was a weight issue. Well, today he stepped on the scale as a backup fighter and looked in phenomenal shape. It just feels like Arman Tsarukyan should be next to fight for the championship.
Moreover, Khabib Nurmagomedov acknowledged that Ilia Topuria has little chance against Arman Tsarukyan. He praised Arman's evolution into a well-rounded fighter, highlighting his smart distance control, effective kicks, and ability to neutralize strikers. Khabib also noted that Arman's experience and detailed study of opponents make him extremely dangerous, concluding that Topuria's usual approach wouldn't succeed and that Arman is currently the top lightweight in the division.
Давай предположим, что все случилось, Царукян с Топурией дерутся. Ты кого видишь фаворитом в этом бою?
Я не вижу шансов у Топури.
То есть ты считаешь, что Арман нападает, да?
Тоже не даю. Арман слишком дистанционно дерется с ударниками. Держит дистанцию хорошо, ногами лучше работает. И сейчас уже Арман слишком хорошо. У него есть материал, который он может посмотреть и хорошо изучить. Если 3 боя назад, если он с ним дрался, может, он не так опасался. Но сейчас уже видно то, чего можно опасаться от Топурии. Я считаю, что в данный момент лучший боец в легком весе — это Топурия.
Ты про Царукяна?
Да, я про Царукяна.
Khabib Nurmagomedov sees Arman as the clear favorite over Ilia Topuria, giving him an 80-20 advantage. He highlights Arman's well-rounded skills, blending wrestling, ground control, and precise striking as key to controlling the fight. Khabib also praises Arman's fight IQ, composure, and preparation, adding his size, strength, and relentless pressure would make him the physically superior fighter in the cage.
Выиграет он при этом за счет борьбы, правильно?
За счет ММА стиля.
Но
это не вольная борьба.
Но будет проходить, да?
Арман может повалить, у него хорошие локти в партере. Очень хороший локти. Может бороться, разбаривать, спину забирать.
А вот в эту опасную дистанцию с Топурией просто не зайдет.
Не зайдет, слишком уже есть бои, он уже может посмотреть, изучить. Я, например, 80-20, я вижу победителем Армана. Я считаю, что его борьба, его прессинг, его говорить, это тоже надо учитывать. Он выше него почти на 10 сантиметров, если не ошибаюсь. И он больше него весом, И в день боя он будет больше, но
Javier Mendez considers Arman Tsarukyan the most dangerous threat to Ilia Topuria at lightweight. He expects Arman to rely on relentless wrestling rather than striking, generating challenges that other fighters haven't been able to create. Mendez believes Tsarukyan's pressure on the mat could test the champion in ways few opponents could create. Mendez believes Tsarukyan's pressure on the mat could test the champion in ways few opponents could.
Arman Tsarukyan would be the one that, in my opinion, might give him the most problems because Arman's not going to stand with him. Arman's going to make it a grappling war. So it's going to be a war of nutrition. Can Ilia survive the continuous ground attack that Arman's going to put on him? And that would be the test. Can he do that? I don't know. Maybe he can. I mean, look what he did to Charles. Charles came in for the takedown. He freaking switched it on him midair. That was very impressive, man.
Furthermore, Dean Thomas believes Arman Tsarukyan would be Topuria's toughest opponent yet. He pointed to Arman's control of range, strong grappling, quick reflexes, and adaptable striking, noting his smooth ground transitions could keep Topuria under constant pressure throughout the fight.
Who's best suited to be the most competitive with Topuria out of those
Arman.
two? Gaethje, Patty, or Arman?
Arman.
That's what I thought too.
Arman, 100%. Here's why. Patty might kick better. They might be close in that. But I think Arman will understand the range a little better, and he shoots better. I think he shoots better than Patty. Yeah, I think Arman does the best against him just because he'll kick more high kicks, and he'll use the range a little better on the outside and shoot faster.
And scramble better.
Yeah, and scramble better. Patty will just pull guard, and Ilia might even dominate him on the ground. You know what I'm saying?
On the contrary, Renato Moicano downplays Arman Tsarukyan's standing as a contender, expressing doubt that he could match up with Ilia Topuria. He expects Topuria's power and aggressive style to dominate in a fight. He also notes that outside the cage, Tsarukyan isn't someone he'd choose to associate with.
Arman Tsarukyan, eu não acho ele bom do jeito que a galera fala. Eu acho que o Topuria ia fuder ele. Eu não tenho nada contra ele, mas eu também não gosto dele, entendeu? Eu não tenho nada contra ele. Não é um cara que eu seria amigo, entendeu? Não é um cara que eu seria amigo. Porque, eu não sei, eu acho ele arrogante, entendeu? Eu acho ele arrogante. Eu não gosto de pessoas que se acham melhores do que as outras, entendeu? Porque você pode ser melhor do que outra pessoa. Certamente.
Robert Whitaker considers Ilia Topuria an elite fighter who blends sharp striking with precise grappling. He highlighted Topuria's timing, quick reactions, and knack for exploiting mistakes as major threats. Whitaker added that even Justin Gaethje, judging by his most recent performance, would need major adjustments to compete effectively.
I'll just lay it out there. Ilia's striking is leagues above everybody.
Yeah.
Like just about everybody in the UFC.
Yeah, man.
And the wrestling and jiu-jitsu is there as well. His timing, his instincts, his instinct to fire off in like his counterattacks. He'll make you pay for every step you take. It's a hard fight.
Yeah,
Things
man.
have got to change in Gaethje's camp to make the fight competitive.
Yeah.
Right now, the Gaethje that fought Paddy won't beat Ilia right now.
Yeah.
But that's not saying that we'll see that Gaethje when he fights Ilia. Maybe that was just the game plan for Paddy to just make it doggy. But
that's all we have from today's video, and we hope you enjoyed it. Share your thoughts in the comment section below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more amazing MMA videos.